What's up, everyone? Today we're exploring the most remote, hidden, and unbelievable towns in Washington state. We're talking places so tucked away, most locals don't even know they exist. Some only reachable by boat, some with populations smaller than your high school class. We've ranked these towns from hidden to practically mythical, and the last one will blow your mind. If you love discovering the unknown, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an adventure. Ready? Let's uncover Washington's best-kept secrets. Number 15 is Stehekin, a town you literally can't drive to. Tucked away in the heart of the North Cascades, Stehekin is one of the most secluded communities in the United States. There are no roads connecting it to the outside world, making it a true escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Nestled at the head of Lake Chelan, the only way in is by ferry, float plane, or a multi-day hike through rugged wilderness. Each arrival feels like a small adventure, whether you're gliding over the water or trekking through forests and mountains. The journey itself is part of the magic, and it's what keeps Stehekin so peaceful and untouched. With about 75 year-round residents, Stehekin is self-reliant, running its own power grid and even a one-room schoolhouse. Locals grow much of their own food, and neighbors help each other out, creating a tight-knit community where everyone knows your name. Life here is shaped by the land and the seasons, and people take pride in their independence. Life here moves at the pace of the seasons and the ferry schedule. There's no rush, no traffic, and no need for clocks, just the rhythm of nature and the gentle arrival and departure of boats. When you step off the boat, it feels like another dimension. No city lights, just pure nature. The air is crisp, the water is clear, and the wilderness stretches as far as the eye can see. It's a place where you can truly disconnect and recharge. The silence is deep, the stars are bright, and the pace is slow. Nights here are filled with the sounds of nature, and the sky glows with more stars than you ever thought possible. It's a reminder of how peaceful life can be when you're far from civilization. Stehekin is the definition of remote, a hidden gem where time seems to stand still, and the outside world feels a million miles away. Next, we head to Medellin Falls, near the Canadian border. With just 200 people, it's a tiny outpost surrounded by the Colville National Forest. The Cutter Theater is the town's cultural heart, but it's the close-knit community that defines life here. Natural wonders like Gardner Cave and the Pendorail River add to its charm. Medellin Falls even appeared in the movie The Postman for its remote post-apocalyptic vibe. It's a hidden gem for anyone seeking true escape. Now, to the edge of the continent, Neah Bay on the Makah Reservation. This is the gateway to Cape Flattery, where the Strait of Juan de Fuca meets the Pacific. The Makah Museum holds artifacts from the Ozette archaeological site, America's Pompeii. Life here is deeply tied to the ocean and Makah traditions. Visiting Neah Bay is an immersive experience in indigenous culture and wild beauty. The journey is long, but the reward is unforgettable. Number 12 is Republic, deep in Ferry County's mountains. Born from a gold rush, Republic still has its old mining town grit. It's world famous for fossil hunting. Grab a chisel at the Stone Rose Center and find your own prehistoric treasure. Gold mining continues today, blending old and new. Republic is tough, resilient, and perfect for adventurers and history buffs. It's a true hidden highland secret. You know Forks from Twilight, but its real story is even wilder. Surrounded by temperate rainforest, Forks gets over 10 feet of rain a year. It's a long drive from anywhere, and the town has embraced its pop culture fame. Beyond Twilight, it's a community rooted in timber and wilderness. Forks is the gateway to the Hoh Rainforest and dramatic Pacific beaches. The real magic is its isolation and mystical landscape. Next up, Concrete. Named for its massive cement plants, the abandoned silos give the town a unique, slightly eerie vibe. With just over 700 people, it's the last stop before the North Cascades wilderness. Concrete's quirky motto, the center of the known universe. It was even the setting for the film This Boy's Life. Concrete is a resilient, charming outpost with a story to tell. Get your cowboy boots. Winthrop is a living Old West town in the Methow Valley. The entire town has a Western theme, with wooden boardwalks and 1890s architecture. Getting here is a journey, especially in winter when the main highway closes. Winthrop is a hub for outdoor adventure, skiing, hiking, biking. Its isolation preserves its unique charm and history. Winters are quiet and snowy. Summers bustle with visitors. Winthrop is an experience, not just a destination. Packwood sits in a valley between three volcanoes, Rainier, St. Helens, and Adams. It's a gateway to Mount Rainier National Park, surrounded by old-growth forest and the Cowlitz River. The population swells during its famous flea markets, but most of the year it's a peaceful mountain haven. Elk often graze right in town, adding to the wild vibe. The view of Mount Rainier is breathtaking. Packwood is mountain living at its finest. On the coast, Oysterville is a perfectly preserved village from the 1850s. With a population you can count on two hands, it's like stepping into a history book. No gas stations or stores, just historic homes, a church, and Willapa Bay's salty air. Oysters are still the backbone of the local economy. The peace and quiet here are almost unreal. Oysterville is a true coastal treasure. Anatone is a tiny speck in the far southeast, surrounded by rolling hills and canyons. With just a few dozen residents, it's more outpost than town. No stores, no restaurants, just a post office, church, and endless farmland. The drive down Rattlesnake Grade is spectacular and a little terrifying. Anatone is for those who crave solitude and self-sufficiency. It's a world away from everything. Skycomish, in the Cascade Mountains, was founded as a railroad division point. The town nearly vanished due to soil contamination, but a massive cleanup saved it. Now, its historic downtown is restored, and there's even a miniature scenic railway. With fewer than 200 people, it's a paradise for outdoor lovers. Skycomish is a story of resilience and railroad history. It's a perfect mountain escape. Coulee Dam was built for one reason, the Grand Coulee Dam, one of the world's largest concrete structures. The town is split between government-planned and boomtown chaos, all in the shadow of the colossal dam. The landscape is stark and arid, carved by ancient floods. At night, a laser light show tells the dam's story. Coulee Dam is a surreal, isolated pocket of industry. It's a town built for a single, monumental purpose. La Push, home to the Quileute tribe, sits on the wild Pacific coast, where the land meets the endless roar of the Pacific Ocean. This remote village is surrounded by ancient forests and dramatic shorelines, making it feel like a world apart from the everyday bustle. Here, the air is filled with the scent of salt and pine, and the rhythm of the waves sets the pace of life. The town is small, but its beaches are legendary. First, Second, and Third Beach are among the world's most dramatic. Each beach has its own unique character. First Beach is known for its sweeping crescent of sand and easy access, while Second and Third Beach require a bit more effort to reach, rewarding visitors with breathtaking views and a sense of wild isolation. Getting there means hiking through lush, moss-draped rainforest, where towering trees and ferns line the path. The journey itself is an adventure, leading you to a coastline scattered with sea stacks and battered by crashing waves. It's a place where nature feels raw and untamed, and every step brings a new discovery. Quileute legends are woven into the landscape, with sea stacks said to be ancient giants frozen in time by powerful spirits. The stories of the Quileute people add a sense of mystery and wonder to the scenery, connecting the present to a deep and ancient past. Life here follows the tides and seasons. Locals fish, gather shellfish, and walk the beaches at dawn, living in harmony with the rhythms of the ocean. The community's connection to the land and sea is strong, and every day brings a new chapter in the ongoing story of La Push. La Push is a place of spiritual power and untamed nature, where misty mornings give way to brilliant sunsets and the coastline remains wild and unspoiled. It's a sanctuary for those seeking peace, adventure, or a deeper connection to the natural world. Where the forest meets the sea, it's pure magic. A place where you can feel the heartbeat of the earth and the timeless spirit of the Pacific Northwest. In the heart of wheat country, Wilbur is surrounded by endless golden fields. Founded as a service town for farms, its skyline is dominated by grain elevators. Life here is dictated by planting and harvest, not city clocks. The sense of isolation is vast, open skies in every direction. Wilbur even has a lush golf course amid the dry farmland. It's proof that remoteness isn't just about mountains. And now we arrive at perhaps the most hidden town in all of Washington, Starbuck. Tucked away far from the main highways, it's a place few have even heard of, let alone visited. With just 120 residents, Starbuck is a near ghost town, quietly nestled in the windswept Palouse Hills. The landscape here is vast and open, with rolling fields stretching as far as the eye can see, making the town feel even more isolated. Once, Starbuck was a bustling railroad hub, alive with the sound of trains and commerce. Today, it's a haunting collection of abandoned buildings and empty streets, where echoes of the past linger in every boarded-up window and crumbling brick. The silence here is absolute, broken only by the wind as it sweeps through the tall grass and deserted streets, carrying with it memories of a busier time. Yet, despite the emptiness, a small, resilient community remains. These few residents live in profound quiet and isolation, holding on to their homes and their history with remarkable perseverance. Starbuck is the ultimate hidden town, geographically remote, slowly fading from existence and almost forgotten by the outside world. It's a haunting echo of the past, where every rusted track and broken window tells a story of what once was. If you want to see what happens when a town's purpose disappears, this is it, a place where time stands still and the spirit of the Old West lingers in the empty streets. That's it, 15 of Washington's most hidden and unbelievable towns. Which one blew your mind? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this wild journey. Your support means everything. If you want more insane explorations, hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. See you in the next adventure.